All right, both players are ready to go. Time to get hype and make some noise.
Show me everything you have!
Round one. Fight!
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round. Low kick doesn't hit.
I'm coming!
Gets a read on the opponent.
Brace yourself!
Timely side switch there, which will let them go on the attack. Got their eye on the air. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Ooh, adds on a bit extra to goes for the super art. Nice cross-up. Throws to get around their defense. Whiffs the throw. Rise up, heads up. Reads their mind and takes the throw. They break things off to take a quick breather. Heavy punch sends them flying. What's this? Yes! Drive impact for the win. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give him a psychological advantage.
Fight!
Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Opts for Shadow Rise. Both fighters want to establish who takes the hit and keeps on trucking. There's a Russian suplex. Big, meaty damage. Player one. Oh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Both fighters have full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Just goes for it at this range. Making sure they're done, using the super to get the KO. They're going for the super art? What are they doing? They return to center stage. Player one, what's this? Brushes that off and keeps going. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. What'll happen? Raw super art. No question, this super art is definitely going to kill. Those 7 beautiful letters. You love to hear them. Player one took no time to finish that fight. We got a good match on deck right now, and no one's gonna want to blink once the action gets started.
Show me everything you have! Cry for mercy!
Round one. Fight!
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Well-timed command throw there. Opts for the overdrive part there to tackle. Hold your breath! The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your moves to bait out and attack. Takes a trip. Life lead is opening up, but that can still goes for the super art. And the Dire will this KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight!
Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Goes in on the impact for nothing. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Smart play with the throw. What'll happen? Raw super art! Player one will need to play. Looking winded, Burnout changes the game. So what's coming next? Player one in dire straits with Burnout. Big throw. Knockdown and looking for it, going in with Devil's Reverse. Opens him up with the throw. Shows the medium kick. That corner's gonna make it hard to get away. Heads up. Drive impact misses. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Oh, Russian scoops with the suplex. Ups the damage. Oh, you can't teach that. Player one gets a clear victory. I know they want to add. All right, both players are ready to go. Time to get hype and make some noise.
Show me everything you have.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round. Starts with the jump in. The drive parry was down to the wire. Picture perfect punish counter. Misfire with the drive impact. The attack is parried. Oh! There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Sticks the jump in. Next up. Player one is just about out of drive after that. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player one needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Next hit will end, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Low heavy for the win. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Rise of the Shadow. They've piled up the knowledge. Now how are they going to use it? That drive impact is blocked. The fighters continue to check each other, and there's the drive impact. That's gonna lead to a juicy punish counter. And decide who's gonna stay in the corner. You gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Opts for Shadow Rise. Throws him. What's next? Connects with the medium kick. That throw's not gonna reach. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Double lariat, and now saw him coming and goes with the fourth anti-air. Not much life left, but their drive usage, target lock, and scoop. It's too much. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game went. HP's maxed, side quest done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on!
Show me everything you have! Cry for mercy.
Round one. Fight.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary. Gets a read on the opponent.
Brace yourself!
Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. There's a wall splat, which leaves them wide open. Gets down. Looking for more pressure with that detonation. All right, what's coming next? Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. I'd like to see them use this drive disparity to shift the tide of the fight to their side. Knockdown. Player two chases them down. Okay, creating some space here. Big counter, taking stock. Life lead opens up. Opt for Shadow Rod. Feeling out the space. There's the drive impact. That's gonna lead to a juicy punish counter. Nice! Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. That throw misses! That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Full SA meters, they're going for the super art? Gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Heavy punch sends them flying. Going in with Devil's Reverse. Hits him with the double knee press. Player two will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Burnout trigger. Player two has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious, crowns them from above. What'll happen? This is gonna hurt. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Player two can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Wraps it up with a throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Jump! Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Butterfinger! Russian handshake! Amazing! Listen for the boom of the board's dynamite! Just go for it! Raw super art incoming! What were they thinking? Perfectly executed! Player one is a force to be reckoned with! Both fighters are ready to get started. I can't wait to see what kind of tricks they have up their sleeves.
Show me everything you have! Cry for mercy.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store. Oh, whiffs the grab.
Arrogant fool!
Still slugging it out here. The cross-up connects. Down. Limited resources at hand right now. Denied up top. Throws to get around their defense. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Taking stock. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Life lead here, but it's still anyone's game. At this range, many attacks connect if you stick something out. Going in with Devil's Reverse. Easy tech. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. KO! Player 2 draws first blood and it's on the board. And they keep the momentum. Where's your head at? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must... Oh! Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player 1 can work with this lead. Looking for a chance. They're going for the super art? We have burnout trigger. What are they doing? Easily escapes the throw attempt. This can lead to some big damage. Life lead here, but it's still in with the cross-up. Looking for a hole. Knockdown, and they must have a game plan here which gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whip punishing. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Devil's Reverse. Opens him up with the throw. The throw connects. What's this? Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Russian scoops with the suplex. Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Hey, heads up. Gets the counter hit. Throws him. Oh, here we go. Player 2 can't let this simmer. Hey, yo, critical right now? What a smart throw. Breaks through with the throw. Player 1 was an absolute beast and... Give me that drama. Give me that grime. Y'all ready? It's about to be a grind.
Show me everything you have. Cry for mercy.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round. Deal some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. What a... Goes for the super art. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Takes a trip. Was that super the turning point of this round? Throws to get around their defense. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Knockdown. That throw misses. Life lead opens up. Genius read. Player 2 chases him down. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. A quick breather. Player 1 finishes with the anti-air. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give him a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
For Shadow Rise. This round is so important. You can feel the intent. Heads up. And tech the throw. The throw's no good. Rise of the... Where's your head at? Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Both fighters have full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Going in? Player 2 will look to apply... Wanted to leave a mark. Too slippery to get a handle on. Crowns him from above. The throw is denied. Our fighters are at a standstill. Not sure what's going on. Heavy punch sends him flying. Needs to find a KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Fight!
Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Smart play with the throw. Jump and whip. They're wide open. Double knee press. What a smart throw. Okay, here we go. The throw is denied. Excellent read. What were they thinking? Give them some of that PDA. Dangerous range here. Player one has a big drive gauge lead. Jumps, connects with the throw. Player one is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. They've got reads the throw and escapes. Reach out and hook. Are they going to be able to come burns out? Nothing stops this train. More fuel on the fire. Hook them up. Even the slightest hit may end the round. They can't afford any mistakes. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Sets up, down, and out. Player one was the only one left. These two have more beef than a barbecue in Texas. Let's see them duke it out.
Show me everything you have! Cry for mercy.
Round one. Fight!
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round. Shuts down the air approach. Both fighters have plenty of help. Where's this match gonna go? There's a wall splat, which leaves them wide open. Next up, player two pushes the opponent into the corner. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also diminished. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. They gotta takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Oh, the knee press nightmare. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Heads up. Player one is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? They back there, finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player one with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out?
Round two. Fight!
Foreshadow takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Gets a little space with the throw. Double lariat, and now neither looking winded. Burnout changes the game. Player one in dire straits with Burnout. That corner is going to make it hard to get away. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. They gotta watch out. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Jumps. Goes for the jump-in. Smart play with the throw. Boom goes the dynamite. One mistake in this round is going to be... just goes for it at this range. Player one is in a pretty takes the hit and keeps on trucking. What a smart throw! Can they close this round without the throw is denied? What a read! So you're just gonna stand there. Punish counter sets the table for big damage. Russian scoops with the suplex. Down and out. When we talk about being clutch, that was clutch. Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Show me everything you have! Cry for mercy!
Round one. Fight!
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. The throw hits. Now it's time for some fun. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Gets down. Shuts down the air approach. The throw escapes. Reads them. Lifts the throw. Can't tech the throw. Goes for the super art. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. It's backed into the corner with pressure building. Reads their mind and techs the throw. Well-timed corner switch. Genius read. Throw escape. One chance here may end this round. Time to reassess the situation. It's there! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight!
Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. All right, who's gonna swing first? They just won't stop planting trees and people with the power driver. Opt for Shadow, Devil's Reverse. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. What'll happen here? Max S.A.K. heads up. A little extra damage on the counter hit throw. Denied. Player burnout trigger. Barely blocks the jump in. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Super Art on crowns them from above. The throw connects. Somehow manages to block in with the crosser. Oh, does them dirty. Raw critical art? Yo, what's gonna happen? Yo, critical art now? This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
No remorse!
Oh, you can't teach that. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. Y'all better have on your Sunday's best because it's time for business.
Show me everything you have! Cry for mercy!
Round one. Fight!
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round. Blocks the jump in.
No escape! Brace yourself! Drag up your mind!
Parries the attack and spins a little drive gauge to start some offense. They're vying for dominant position in the corner. Throws to get around their defense. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. They gotta watch out. It's backed into the corner with pressure building. Throws them. What's next? Takes a trip. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive hits. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight!
They've piled up the knowledge. Now how are they going to use it? Jumps in. Jumps. Back to combo, and that's just the start. Max SA gauges. They both have a chance to score a big payday. Manages to block the jump-in attack. That corner's gonna make it hard to get heads up. They exchange blows. Big throw. What are they doing? Jumps a solid anti-air. Clay adds some damage and flair with the super. No question, this super art is definitely going to kill. Taking no prisoners. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
For Shadow Rise. Gives a little space with the throw. Jump stomp coming and goes with the forged anti-air. Wow, that took off a chunk. Drive impact misses. Play there's a burnout. In with the cross-up. Anticipates the throw. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Oh, this super art could change the makeup of this match. They're in range. We're gonna see a jump in, a dash, blocks the low kick. Jumps, nice. Both sides getting ready. But genius play to escape the throw. The overhead denied. Connects with the throw. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. And the mix, that's what they were looking for. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A-game to the table.
Everything you have. Cry for mercy.
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store. Starts with the jump in. Throw whiffs. Goes for the throw. Downs it. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. At this range, down to the wire. There's a punish count. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Back throw for the side switch. All right, what's coming next? The jump in is denied. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. That was a bad choice there. Player 1 needs to be cautious with drive gauge. Burnout is triggered. Throws him. What's next? Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. And that was a huge, huge stun. They need to capitalize on this chance and go in. Sneaks in the throw. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give him a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Oh! Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. There's a Russian suplex. Big, meaty damage. What'll happen here? Max SA gauges. They both have a chance to score a big payday. What are they doing? Fights out from the corner back to the center of the stage. You gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Rise up. Where's your head at? Planting trees and people with the power. No escaping that. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. HP's maxed, side quest done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on!
Show me everything you have! Cry for mercy.
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store. The throw hits. Now it's time for some fun. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a corner switch. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. They gotta watch out. Grabs him. All right, what's coming next? Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Taking stock. At the radar up and running. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Life lead opens up. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Throws to get around their defense. Going in? Oh, burnout activates. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Rise of the Shadow. Devil's Reverse. Can't tech the throw. Brushes that off and keeps going.
Your demise awaits.
The super doesn't hit. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What'll happen here? Gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Player 1 will need to burn out trigger. Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can planting trees and people. It's too much. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round! Fight!
Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Opens him up with the throw. Hits him with the double knee. The throw is denied. Still slugging it out and getting sweaty. Rise of the Shadow. The throw connects. Okay, Henry, where's your head at? In with the crossover. Player 1 can't use drive anymore. Shadow Rise. Player 1 is dangerously close to running out of drive. What now? What are they gonna do? Takes to the sky. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Oh, watch your head. Player 1 is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. Medium kick. Shadow Rise. Sticks out a kick. Oh, watch your head. Amazing. Oh, you never. The throw is denied. They're in range. We're gonna see a jump in. Drive impact misses. Almost out of time. Escapes the corner. Takes to the sky. Nothing stops this train. Putting the cherry on top. Spends all that juice on the super art. Not shy one bit about it. We're down to 10 here. Noticeable life lead is a comeback impact squash. Whips with the throw. Uncooked raw soup. Oh, you're gonna feel that Psycho Punisher later. This is a critical moment.
Time over.
Escapes the round by the skin of their teeth. Player 1 had to work extra for that one. Plenty of highs and lows. HP's maxed, side quest done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on!
Let us begin. Hope you're ready.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round. Almost had it, but it gets blocked. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. They gotta watch out. Knockdown, takes a big gamble, and rips out a raw super. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The jump in is denied. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Life lead opens up, takes a trip. One chance here. Ooh, burnout activate, intercepts, slick anti-air finish. Player 1 draws first blood and it's on the board. Can they keep the momentum?
Round two. Fight.
The drive impact is denied. Checks him with the boom. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Player 2 didn't manage their drive properly through that round. Meter management is vital and they need to manage it properly. Medium kick hits. Sonic boom. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly. Knocks off, just goes for it at this range. They were baiting that the whole time? Oh, here we go. Going in? What? In anti-air? Scrapping it out of solid anti-air. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta pitch the drive. Boom. Who's gonna take it? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Tries to act quickly. You're done. Player 1 gets a clear victory. I know they want to add more W's to that column. Y'all better have on your Sunday's best because it's time for business.
Let us begin. Hope you're ready.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round. They don't score the punish counter, but they still do damage. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Both fighters' drive gauges are empty. Let's see how this affects the neutral game. Player 2 chases them down. Next up. Player 2 has used up all their drive. Throws to get around their defense. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Player 2 maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage. Picks up the win with a projectile. Good read. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Sees it coming and blocks it out. They've piled up the knowledge. Now how are they going to use it? Brushes that off and keeps going. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Burnout trigger. Player 2 needs to take a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Knocks off a chunk with that combo. Going in, springs forward with the drive rush. Barely blocks the jump in. Reads the jump in perfectly. Let's lose the boom. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Drive usage back on the table. Boom! Huge chance after that wall splash. This is a complete connection with the throw. Oh my God, we tech those. Show him how he closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Opens knocked him out of the air. Uses their drive gauge. Perfect input on the sonic boom. Checks with the medium kick. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? What? In anti-air? The throw is denied. Player 2 has an throws him. Oh, here we go. Oh, what a rush. Turning it all the way up with the super. Yeah, give them what they came to see. The good stuff, the top shelf stuff. Oh! Forward rush. Players, nothing stops this train. There's a burnout. Are we going to see a comeback here? Yo, critical part now? Blows them away. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Let us begin. Hope you're ready.
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store. Almost had it, but it gets blocked. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where's this match gonna go? Goes for the throw. What are they thinking here? Very dangerous range. They can definitely get clipped by something here. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Holds out with the block. Got their eye on the air. Checks them with the projectile. Gets a buff in the meantime. Nice spinning back knuckle. Easy tech. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. With the life gap opening up, they need to utilize drive. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player 1 in trouble. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give him a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Brushes that off and keeps going. All right, who's gonna swing first? Jumps! Blocks the impact. Player 1 needs to be cautious with Genku Hadouken. Oh, they're gonna feel that. Here we good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Going in? Player 1 needs to... Looking winded, burnout changes the game. Keeps him out. Side switch out of the corner. Baits out the low kick. Connects with the medium kick. Are we in with the cross-up? Taking chunks out of each other here. You're done. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Uses their drive gauge. Can this drive bring them back? A jump in. Genius play to escape the throw. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Too slippery to get a handle on. Knocked him out of the air. The Houdini low block. Oh, show him how it's done. He's on track to steal it. The throw is denied. Tries to make something happen with the overdrive arc. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. They're in range. We're gonna see if nothing stops this train. Links it. Burnout, but they might have a plan. Noticeable life lead is a... Yo! Critical right now? You're done! Player 1 was the only one left standing after that. That's what I like to see. Talk that!
Let us begin. Hope you're ready. Round 1. Fight! Round 2. Fight!
Easy operation.
Final round! Fight!
Ryu wins!